If any of you have a younger sibling or cousin, you might have noticed patterns that they have and for some reason are different from yours. The same things are happening with me and my younger cousin sister. See, I absolutely love talking to her, but I've noticed these patterns that for some reason she has and I don't. She's more creative than me. She asks more questions than me. And she likes to explore new skills more than me. But now, as far as I remember, I used to be like her too. But I'm older than her. And the older I grow, I sense the exact same qualities that I used to have lessening in me. But I do have a stronger sense of this wonder than my mom does. My mom is an adult, and I can confidently say that I have more childlike instincts than her. But now, if you think about it, what would this very world we live in be like if adults maintain their childlike qualities forever? Hello everyone. Today I'm going to tell you 5 reasons why I think every adult should maintain their childlike self. Number 1, children are naturally curious. On any given day, my cousin asks me everything about everything. Like once, I was settling down for dinner and she asked, "Didi, why are you eating?" "Because I'm hungry," I replied with, simply. Then she started bombarding me with, "Why do people get hungry? How do people get hungry? Who made the word hungry?" And well, adults don't ask as much questions as kids do because, well, they already know the answers. They've asked those questions in the past. Or they think they know. Number 2, children like to learn new skills. When I was younger, during the corona epidemic, I got my first ever piano. I had never seen such a thing in my life, and I was fascinated by all the different sounds the keys made. I spent hours making random, some would say tone-deaf, music. It wasn't music at all for others, but for me, it was a whole new discovery. Adults don't enjoy learning a lot of new skills as much as kids do because, well, they've already grabbed those skills in the past. While kids, they try to learn everything, from tying their shoelaces perfectly to learning new difficult words in books. Number 3, children like to explore. When I was younger, me and my family would go hiking pretty often. However, while my parents stuck to the trail, I used to get off the path, pick up sticks, chase butterflies, even climb trees. For me, hiking wasn't just about walking. It was about exploring new worlds within this very world. Number 4, children are wildly imaginative. Remember the cousin I mentioned in the start? Well, it's her again. She wants to be a fashion designer when she grows up, and she comes up with the most creative dress designs I've ever seen in my life. She makes frocks that are square-shaped, star-shaped, even shapes we don't have words for. And she comes up with the wildest looking patterns. Some are squiggly, some are straight lines, some look like trees, some combine many colors into just one color. And all of this is coming straight from her imagination, from the very brain she has. And however, the older we grow, the more logical we start thinking. And that tiny spark of imagination that we have slowly starts to wear off, just like me, just like all of you around here. Number 5, last but not the least, children are open-minded. I got into a small quarrel with me and another cousin of mine. Both of us wanted to sit in the front passenger seat. Look here, he wanted to sit there because he likes to pretend he's the driver. However, I felt like sitting there because there were a lot of people and I felt uncomfortable in the back. At the end, we both honored each other's ideas. So I sat on the front seat with him on my lap. I could go on and on and on. I could give 500 other reasons why adults should maintain their inner child. Or I could end here with just these 2 questions. These questions could keep you pondering about for the rest of the day. And I hope it will, because these two questions might even determine the future of this very world. So listen really carefully. What would the world be like if our minds never grew old? What would the world be like if this dream were a reality? Thank you.